President of Sierra Leone, Julius Maada Bio, has adopted a law banning child marriage in that country. Parliament approved the law last month, passing a bill that criminalizes marrying girls below 18 with jail terms of at least 15 years or a fine of more than $2,000. The law also bans men from living with underage girls and sets out a compensation package for those who are married or fall pregnant before turning 18. Unicef says in 2017, the country had 800,000 wives under 18, half of whom were younger than 15. Well, joining me now for this discussion from Freetown, Sierra Leone is Neha Naidu, UNICEF's acting chief of child protection. Neha, a very good afternoon to you. Thanks very much for your time. What did it take, or what has it taken to get to this point?
Yes, UNICEF welcomes Sierra Leone's landmark decision to legally ban child marriage. It's a critical step to safeguard the rights and futures of young girls and end these harmful practices across this country. Lots of efforts has gone from the government, the partners, UN agencies, to achieve this milestone. And we are confident that this milestone, combined with other initiatives, can help eliminate child marriage in Sierra Leone.
I mean, for a place where this has been rampant and for quite a while, has there been no pushback from those who obviously wanted to continue with the practice?
So in terms of pushback, I wouldn't say that there was a lot of pushback because, yes, everyone realizes that, including the community, including government, all the partners, that it was very important. It is very important that the law passes to ban child marriage. However, child marriage happens in this region due to poverty, which is extreme in the country, and also due to deeply entrenched social cultural norms, gender equality, and absence of laws and enforcement of the laws.
Yes, continue.
Yeah, so in Sierra Leone, many of the girls like I have met are expected to fend for themselves, leaving them with no option but to engage in transactional sex, which leads to teenage pregnancy, forcing them into marriage. So efforts to combat child marriage in the region must address these root causes along with the law which has passed and along with the law enforcement. It's a very good step, and we have to take this further with other initiatives like free education, providing social protection for girls, empowerment of girls through life skills, through vocational skills, and so on and so forth.
Now, obviously, I mean, with the minute the legislators started adopting a new stance, and as it was becoming apparent that this practice will be outlawed, I mean, there was less and less of this practice happening. But I think scholars have noted that the progress has varied substantially. What will it take to speed things up? In other words, I mean, with the enactment of this law, it doesn't mean that people who have been championing it should drop the guard. So what still needs to happen? What still needs to be done to speed up the progress?
You are correct in saying that for Sierra Leone, we are not on track to meet the SDGs 2030. We have almost 1 million girls who have been married before they turn 18. And this is huge. This is extremely high. So a lot needs to be done. The efforts which has gone so far, we have to multiply the efforts by 10 times if we want to achieve the SDGs. And as I previously mentioned, it has to be accompanied with not just implementation or enforcement of the law, but with various other initiatives which together government, the development partners, the communities themselves, UN agencies, all of us have to come together to make this happen.
Yes, and that's precisely why I was asking a question, because the law in and of itself, is not really going to, stop things. You still need all these partners you are mentioning to work together. And really, the question I'm asking is, what is it that these partners need to do to make sure that the gains that have been made aren't lost?
So as I briefly mentioned, education is the key. There has to be free education for girls, social protection scheme. So we do not have a social protection scheme right now in the country focusing only on adolescents. So some of the initiatives which UNICEF has taken with government is to leverage the existing social protection scheme, which is for very poor families. But we need to do more in terms of bringing some cash schemes or in-kind transfers to these vulnerable girls so that they continue in schools. They also need to be provided with vocationals and life skills trainings, some income generating opportunities going forward, and to change mindset of the community, like we have been doing with our partners, some positive parenting programs to change the mindset of parents to not force the girls to get married, but continue their education. So all of these efforts together, supporting government with service delivery, and also government and development partners, everyone needs to invest for human resources, a social workforce, because when we talk about a law, to enforce a law, you also need human resources. You need people at the ground level, the frontline workers, who will be kind of not only implementing the child marriage law, but also preventing the counseling the parents, preventing child marriages to happen. So yeah, there are so many efforts. It's a comprehensive package which will make this happen. But the government has already taken several steps in this regard, and with this milestone, we hope we will do better in terms of garnering our efforts together with government.
Neha Naidu, thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it.